Hello and welcome back. This is Steve of Bucks Coins and welcome to the channel. I was very fortunate in the last few weeks, or a couple of weeks ago. I won a competition that was held by Change Checker, and it was on the release of the last Winnie the Pooh coin, which is the one down in this bottom corner, and I was drawn out and I won. I won not only the full set of 3 years coins, but I also got Pooh Bear. Now, I already have this complete set that I bought a while ago. As you know, I put in for the Royal Mint coloured version and bought them straight away, and I also have a subscription service to Westminster coins, so all the 50p's, £2 and £5 coins that come out that are UK ones that Westminster have copies of, I get automatically. This set overall, there were good coins and bad coins. The overall concept of using the illustrations of E.H. Shepard, who was the original illustrator on the Winnie the Pooh books, was a lovely idea. It was a wonderful idea, and one that I'm very happy to would have been happy to see. I think the first 2 coins that came out in the series, which was the Pooh Bear with his hand in the honey pot. What I'll do is I'll take the 9 out and then we'll show each one of them individually. Right, I have the 9 coins out of the sleeves now, and I have them sorted out into the order in which they were released. So let's get down onto the cards and show you. First card is Winnie the Pooh. It's an E.H. Shepard drawing from the original book. This coin was a great start to the series. It was a typical coin of Pooh, and it looks great in colour as well. Absolutely no problem with that coin at all. Second coin was Christopher Robin, and he's taking his stuffed toy Pooh and walking down the stairs. This is again an E.H. Shepard drawing and gives a QTR type feeling to the coin, the warm coin, the warm depth. The third coin was Piglet. I think it's safe to say this was my least favourite coin of the first year's selection. Was the first coin I was a little bit disappointed in. I thought if they're going to produce Piglet, they could have chosen a better drawing and a better way of showing off Piglet's character. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yes, this was probably the worst coin in the series. The first one of year 2, the Pooh and Friends. I predicted right at the start of the 3-year run that there'd be a Winnie the Pooh each year. There was, but 2 of them were Pooh and Friends. This again is an E.H. Shepard taken from an E.H. Shepard drawing, and this is one of the coins that show that taking an exact drawing, replica drawing from the book doesn't necessarily work on coins. It is too crowded. You can't make out who the characters are, certainly on this bunk version, without a colour, and even with the colour, characters tend to meld into each other. It was a very, very poor coin, in my opinion. And if the E.H. Shepard one didn't work, then they needed to look at another way of producing the Pooh and Friends series. This one here I was quite happy with. I like owls anyway, I think they're wonderful creatures. So this one, when it came out, I was quite excited for it, and it lifted me up, having seen the disaster of the first Pooh and Friends. Or disaster in my opinion, should I say. I dare say there are people that like it. I'm not one of them. So I was quite happy when this coin came out, and it increased my faith back in this collection. The last coin of year 2 was one of my favourite characters from Winnie the Pooh, and that's Tigger. Along with Eeyore, they're probably two of my favourite coins, two of my favourite characters. This set, as it went on, because there were two Pooh and Friends, there was at least one character that missed out that was quite prevalent in the Winnie the Pooh books, and that was Rabbit. So, could we have got rid of that first Pooh and Friends and had Rabbit instead? My answer would be yes. It would have worked far better. Oops, there we go. On this one, my other favourite character that I mentioned, Eeyore. Now, there were a few derogatory remarks from from Christopher's Discord server about poor old Eeyore looking as if he was in somewhat discomfort, shall we say, constipation or something similar, I believe was the ongoing thought. I believe this particular drawing was taken from the time that Eeyore lost his tail, and it was fixed back onto his body by his friends, and he's looking over his back, looking down at the tail. This one I didn't like. I just didn't like this coin at all. I think Kangaroo could have been far better shown as two characters. This is very, very disappointing coin as far as I'm concerned. You know, you got a kangaroo and you're supposed to suspend disbelief that the baby kangaroo would be sitting in a baby's high chair. Nah. There were far better drawings, in my opinion, of Kangaroo in the series that could have been used. This was a very poor representation of why drawings from a old book, the original illustrations, don't always work on coins. The last one of the 9 was the second Pooh and Friends coin. This one, to me, is better than the first one by a long chalk. However, I'm not 100% convinced by it. People have said it's far better than the first one, and it is. You can make out the characters more easily. I believe there are 4. I can see 4 on there. 3 I can see very easily. The 4th one you have to sort of look at it very closely and look close up to recognise as a 4th character there. You have Eeyore, Pooh and Tigger that are easily recognisable, and then there's a little one at the back of Pooh here, which is Piglet. So, overall, am I happy with the set? A provisional yes. Am I happy with all the coins? No, by a long way. There's a lot that needs that should have been done better, in my opinion. That includes both of the Pooh and Friends, although the last coin was the best one of the two. Kangaroo was a pretty awful coin, to be honest, and there were better pictures of Kangaroo in the original illustrations of E.H. Shepherd. And the Piglet was a bit, you know, it was a bit, I don't really care whether it's there or not, which should not be the case when you're representing or doing a set of coins, representing a book or a series of books. So yes, overall I'm happy with the presentation and happy with the design. There are 3 of the 9 that I would change, definitely. There'll be 3 of the 9 that I would change, and well, there's 2 that I would change definitely, which are the 2 Pooh and Friends. I'd find another way of representing that, or doing it a slightly different way. And Kangaroo and Piglet were pretty pathetic coins, to be honest. There would have been better, how can I say, better representations in A.H. Shepherd's drawings than what was actually given to us on these coins. So overall happy, but disappointed in areas is the best way of describing this series. There wasn't one standout coin. The fact that E.H. Shepherd's drawings were used on all 9 coins, I can understand the reason why. It just didn't work on all of the coins, and that's a disappointment. They should have been able to mock up these coins during the design stage and say this isn't going to work on a Cooper nickel coin, or we need to have a stronger picture to represent that character. So overall, as I said, I'm happy. And would I do another set? Yes, I'm a collector and I enjoy collecting coins, so there's always going to be a yes there. However, if I was to mark this series out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7. The designs, the people who were in charge of putting this set together and putting it out didn't do the checks properly. They didn't do the mock-ups properly and check that the coin would work, or the design would work on a Cooper nickel coin, which was going to be the main series of way people are going to buy the coin. There are only going to be a few collectors like myself that are going to go for the coloured versions. So could it have been better? Yes. Would I buy another set? Probably, although I am disappointed in some aspects of this particular set. So that all it leaves me to do now is to say, if you're having a hunt, I hope you have a successful one and you find the coins you're looking for. If you are buying coins, I hope you can get the coins you want for the price you want to pay. And lastly, I do 4 videos a week, so hopefully you'll find something that you enjoy watching over the next week or so. And until we meet up again, from this little character whose set we've just reviewed, bye bye for now. Thank you, ta-da.